When you think of Seoul, what comes to mind? K-pop? Yeah, me too. But listen up, because Seoul is so much more than catchy tunes and colorful music videos. We're diving deep into a city where ancient palaces rub shoulders with futuristic skyscrapers. This is a city where centuries-old dynasties blend seamlessly with 24/7 convenience stores and neon-lit karaoke bars. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through the heart of South Korea's vibrant capital. Forget everything you thought you knew about Seoul. Keep the K-pop love, because, let's be honest, those tunes are fire. But get ready to go beyond the surface, beyond the headlines, beyond the stereotypes. Seoul is a city of layers, like a perfectly stacked bowl of bibimbap. You've got UNESCO World Heritage sites next to cutting-edge architectural marvels and bustling street food stalls dishing out Michelin-worthy meals for under $5. And you've got a population that's as diverse as the city itself, a melting pot of old-school traditions and fresh, modern perspectives. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-time explorer, this is your one-stop shop for all things Seoul. We'll hit up iconic landmarks like Gyeongbokgung Palace and Seoul Tower. But we're also going off the beaten path, diving into hidden alleys and local neighborhoods that give Seoul its unique character. Get ready to discover secret gardens, traditional tea houses, and vintage shops bursting with retro finds. So, whether you're a history buff, a foodie fanatic, or a culture vulture, Seoul has something incredible in store for you. We're going to show you how to make the most of your time in Seoul, no matter your budget or your interests. So sit back, grab your virtual passports, and get ready to experience Seoul like a true local. Before we dive into the kimchi pancakes and K-pop dance-offs, let's get some historical context because Seoul's got stories for days. We're talking over 2,000 years of history, from ancient kingdoms to modern metropolises. This city has seen it all: invasions, dynasties, wars, you name it. But through it all, Seoul has always risen from the ashes, stronger and more vibrant than ever. For a solid chunk of history, Seoul was known as Hanyang and served as the capital of the Joseon dynasty. They left their mark with stunning architectural masterpieces like Gyeongbokgung Palace. But here's the thing: Seoul isn't stuck in the past. It takes those historical roots and weaves them into the fabric of modern life. It's like a living, breathing museum, where every corner has a story to tell. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hassan, history is cool and all, but I came here for the K-pop, the skincare, the street food. Don't worry, we're getting there. But what makes Seoul so special is this unique blend of old and new. You can be strolling through a centuries-old temple, and then bam! You turn the corner and find yourself in a futuristic cafe where robots are serving up your latte. Speaking of tradition, you know we gotta talk about Hanbok. The Hanbok, with its flowing lines and vibrant colors, has been around for centuries and it never goes out of style. You'll see people rocking these traditional garments all over Seoul, especially in historic districts like Bukchon Hanok Village. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, why not try one on yourself? It's the ultimate Seoul souvenir. All right, history buffs and architecture enthusiasts, this one's for you. Welcome to Gyeongbokgung Palace, the granddaddy of all palaces in Seoul. Built in the 1300s, this place has seen it all: wars, fires, reconstructions. Today, it stands as a powerful symbol of Korea's rich heritage and a must-visit for any visitor to Seoul. The palace is open almost every day of the year, except Tuesdays. Get there early to beat the crowds, especially if you're planning on catching the changing of the guard ceremony. If you really want to up your Gyeongbokgung game, rent a Hanbok. Not only will you look incredibly stylish, but you'll also get free admission. As you wander through the palace grounds, take some time to appreciate the intricate details, the colorful paintings on the eaves, the serene lotus ponds, the towering wooden beams. This isn't just a tourist attraction, it's a glimpse into Korea's royal past. Ready for the best views in Seoul? Look no further than Seoul Tower, perched atop Namsan Mountain. Hop on the cable car and get ready for a scenic ride up the mountain. As you ascend, you'll be treated to breathtaking views of the city sprawling out before you. Once you reach the top, it's time to unleash your inner tourist. The tower has observation decks, restaurants, and even a teddy bear museum. But the real attraction here is the love locks. Couples from all over the world flock to Seoul Tower to attach padlocks to the fence, symbolizing their everlasting love. Whether you're a hopeless romantic or a cynical singleton, you can't deny the charm of this Seoul tradition. Plus, it makes for a pretty epic photo op. If you're planning on visiting Seoul Tower at night, be prepared for crowds. The city lights twinkling below like a sea of stars is a magical experience. Ready to step back in time? Tucked away between the grand palaces of Gyeongbokgung and Gyeongbokgung lies Bukchon Hanok Village, a charming neighborhood frozen in a Joseon-era time warp. Here, you'll find hundreds of traditional Korean houses, or hanoks, with their distinctive curved roofs, wooden beams, and serene courtyards. But don't let the historical setting fool you. Bukchon Hanok Village is far from a dusty museum piece. These days, the hanoks are home to a vibrant mix of art galleries, tea houses, guest houses, and even trendy boutiques. Wandering through the narrow alleyways, you'll stumble upon hidden courtyards, colorful murals, and the aroma of freshly brewed tea. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and soak up the traditional side of Seoul. Be respectful when exploring Bukchon Hanok Village. Remember, people actually live and work here. One of the best ways to experience Bukchon Hanok Village is to simply get lost in its maze-like streets. You never know what hidden gems you might uncover. We've covered the big hitters, the iconic landmarks that grace every Seoul postcard. But what about the hidden gems, the off-the-beaten-path treasures that give Seoul its unique character? Don't worry, we got you. Seoul is a city of neighborhoods, each with its own distinct vibe and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. First up, let's talk about Ikseondong. This charming neighborhood is a labyrinth of narrow alleys lined with traditional hanoks that have been transformed into trendy boutiques, art studios, and cozy cafes. It's the perfect place to spend an afternoon browsing for unique souvenirs, sipping on artisanal coffee, and soaking up the creative energy. For a taste of old-world charm, head to Seoul Village, a historic neighborhood nestled at the foot of Inwangsan Mountain. This charming area is known for its traditional tea houses, art galleries, and antique shops. With so many incredible neighborhoods to explore, you might be wondering how to navigate this sprawling metropolis. Don't worry, Seoul's got you covered. The city boasts one of the most efficient and convenient public transportation systems in the world. The Seoul subway is your best friend. It's clean, safe, and incredibly easy to use, even if you don't speak a lick of Korean. Download a subway app, grab a T-Money card, and you're good to go. If you're feeling adventurous, hop on a bus and see the city from a different perspective. Seoul is a city that begs to be explored, from its grand palaces and historical landmarks to its hidden alleyways and trendy neighborhoods. All right, folks, ditch the selfie stick and put on your most stylish walking shoes. because we're about to dive into one of Seoul's coolest neighborhoods, Ikseondong. Imagine a place where traditional Korean houses, or hanoks, get a modern makeover. We're talking cozy cafes serving up artisanal coffee, independent boutiques bursting with unique finds, and art studios showcasing the city's creative pulse. All this tucked away in a maze of narrow alleys that feel like a secret waiting to be discovered. Trust me, you'll want to dedicate an afternoon, or even a whole day, to getting lost in Ikseondong. Start by grabbing a hand-drawn map from one of the many cute shops. But don't be afraid to deviate from the path. That's where you'll find the real hidden gems. Let's be real, folks. Seoul takes its cafes seriously. It's not just about grabbing a caffeine fix. It's about experiencing the city's vibrant cafe culture, from traditional tea houses steeped in history to themed cafes that will make your inner child squeal with delight. Seoul has a cafe for every taste and mood. Let's start with the classics. Traditional tea houses. These serene oases offer a glimpse into Korea's rich tea culture, with tea masters meticulously preparing each cup using time-honored techniques. Step inside, take off your shoes, and let the calming aroma of green tea and the gentle sound of water fountains transport you to a world of tranquility. Now, for those who like their coffee with a side of cuteness overload, Seoul's themed cafes are calling your name. Cat cafes, dog cafes, raccoon cafes, you name it, Seoul's got it. Calling all vintage lovers and thrifting enthusiasts. Seoul is a treasure trove of retro finds, from vintage clothing and accessories to antique furniture and quirky collectibles. Forget your fast fashion woes. Seoul's vintage scene is all about one-of-a-kind pieces with character and history. So ditch the mega malls and head straight for the hidden alleys and side streets, where you'll find vintage shops bursting with retro treasures. For a curated vintage experience, head to neighborhoods like Hongdae and Iwa Women's University. Here, you'll find trendy vintage shops selling everything from retro denim jackets and band tees to vintage sunglasses and leather boots. If you're on the hunt for antique treasures, Insadong is the place to be. This neighborhood is known for its traditional crafts, tea houses, and antique shops. Browse through antique ceramics, calligraphy scrolls, and traditional Korean furniture, and maybe even haggle for a good deal. Escape the concrete jungle. Seoul's secret gardens and parks. Seoul may be a bustling metropolis, a concrete jungle with skyscrapers reaching for the sky. Amidst the urban chaos, you'll find pockets of tranquility, secret gardens, and serene parks. One such oasis is the Garden of Morning Calm. Back in the heart of Seoul, the Secret Garden, or Hwon, offers a tranquil escape. For a modern park experience, head to the Olympic Park, a sprawling green space built for the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Beyond Gangnam Style, exploring the real Gangnam. All right, folks, let's talk Gangnam. Now I know what you're thinking. Gangnam Style. Sigh. That catchy tune that took the world by storm. Yeah, that Gangnam. But trust me, there's so much more to this upscale district than K-pop glitz and glam. We're going beyond the flashy facade and diving into the heart of Gangnam. Discover a side of Gangnam that's both sophisticated and down-to-earth. Let's start with Gyeongbokgung. This tree-lined street is Gangnam's answer to Rodeo Drive, but with a more laid-back vibe. For a taste of traditional Korean culture, head to the Bonjunsa Temple. This serene temple offers a stark contrast to the surrounding skyscrapers and luxury boutiques. And for those who want to experience Gangnam's nightlife, the area around Gangnam Station is where it's at. This bustling area is home to countless bars, clubs, and restaurants, offering something for every taste and budget. Seoul food, Savory. Get ready to feast. All right, folks, loosen your belts and get ready to indulge because we're about to embark on a soul food safari. And trust me, this city is a culinary playground, a paradise for food lovers, a place where your taste buds will be doing the Gangnam style dance of joy. Forget everything you thought you knew about Korean food, because it's so much more than just kimchi and barbecue. Although those are pretty damn delicious too. We're talking about a culinary adventure that's as diverse and exciting as the city itself, with flavors that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving for more. From Michelin-starred restaurants serving up culinary masterpieces to bustling street food stalls dishing out flavor bombs for under $5, Seoul has something for every taste and budget. So whether you're a seasoned foodie or a culinary newbie, get ready to embark on a gastronomic journey that will blow your mind. Section 2. Street Food Showdown. From savory to sweet. Let's be real, folks. Street food is the heartbeat of Seoul's culinary scene. It's where you'll find the true soul of Korean cuisine, where flavors are bold, portions are generous, and prices are easy on the wallet. Forget your fancy restaurants. We're hitting the streets, where the aromas of sizzling meat, spicy kimchi, and sweet treats fill the air, beckoning you to indulge. From savory snacks to sweet delights, Seoul's street food scene is a feast for the senses. Let's start with the classics. Gyeongbokgung, those chewy rice cakes smothered in a spicy, sweet, and tangy gochujang sauce. It's the ultimate Korean comfort food, perfect for a quick bite or a late-night snack. And while you're at it, grab some kimbap, those seaweed-wrapped rolls filled with rice, veggies, and your choice of meat or seafood. It's like a Korean sushi burrito, and it's damn delicious. For something a little more adventurous, try sundae, a Korean blood sausage that's surprisingly flavorful and often served with a side of lung. And if you're feeling brave, go for the byeondegi, those silkworm larvae that are a popular street food snack. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Section 3. Beyond Kimchi. A culinary journey through Korean flavors. All right, folks, let's dive deeper into the world of Korean cuisine, beyond the kimchi and barbecue stereotypes. Korean food is all about balance, the perfect harmony of sweet, spicy, salty, and sour flavors, creating a symphony of taste that will have you saying "맛있어요," delicious, with every bite. One of the key elements of Korean cuisine is fermentation. From kimchi, that spicy fermented cabbage that's a staple in every Korean meal, to doenjang, a fermented soybean paste that adds a deep, savory flavor to soups and stews, fermentation plays a crucial role in developing the complex flavors that make Korean food so unique. Another important aspect of Korean cuisine is the use of fresh, seasonal ingredients. Whether it's the crisp vegetables used in kimchi or the tender cuts of meat grilled to perfection, Korean food celebrates the bounty of nature, highlighting the natural flavors of each ingredient. And let's not forget about the banchan, those small side dishes that accompany every Korean meal. From kimchi to pickled vegetables, seasoned spinach to spicy fish cakes, banchan adds a burst of flavor and texture to every bite, making Korean dining a truly communal and satisfying experience. Section 4. Foodie Heaven. Where to eat like a local in Seoul. Now that you're practically drooling with anticipation, let's talk about where to find the best food in Seoul. And trust me, this city is a foodie's paradise, with culinary delights lurking around every corner. For a taste of authentic Korean barbecue, head to the streets of Gyeongbokgung or Mapo-gu, where you'll find countless barbecue restaurants, each with its own specialty and atmosphere. Look for places packed with locals, where the smell of grilling meat wafts through the air, beckoning you to indulge. If you're craving something a little more upscale, head to the trendy neighborhoods of Gangnam or Itaewon, where you'll find Michelin-starred restaurants serving up culinary masterpieces, often with a modern twist. Be prepared to splurge, but trust me, the experience will be worth every penny. But some of the best food in Seoul can be found in its traditional markets. Head to Gyeongbokgung Market, a sprawling food haven where you can sample everything from bindaeteok, savory mung bean pancakes, to mayak gimbap, those addictive seaweed-wrapped rice rolls. And don't miss out on the fresh seafood, often cooked right in front of you. For a taste of Seoul's vibrant street food scene, head to the areas around universities like Hongdae and Ua Women's University. Here, you'll find countless street food stalls dishing up cheap and cheerful eats, perfect for a quick bite or a late-night snack. Alright, Globetrotters, we've explored the historical wonders and devoured the culinary delights. Now, let's talk logistics. Navigating a new city can be daunting, but I'm here to help you conquer Seoul like a pro. First things first, transportation. Seoul's public transportation is efficient, affordable, and easy to use. The subway is your new best friend, clean, punctual, and well-connected. Download a subway app like Kakao Metro or Naver Map. Grab a T-Money card, and you're good to go. For more adventure, hop on a bus. Just keep your T-Money card topped up. Section 2. Money Matters. Stretching your one further. Alright, budget-conscious travelers, listen up. Seoul might be a global metropolis, but that doesn't mean you have to empty your wallet to experience its magic. With savvy planning, you can stretch your one further than a K-pop star's vocal range. Opt for budget-friendly accommodations like guest houses, hostels, or Airbnb rentals. Enjoy affordable eats at street food stalls and local markets. While some landmarks have fees, many attractions are free. Explore Bukchon Hanok Village, wander through Olympic Park, or soak up Insadong's vibrant atmosphere without spending a won. Section 3. Seoul Safety Check. Tips for a worry-free trip. Alright, fellow adventurers, let's talk safety. Safety should always be a top priority. Seoul is one of the safest cities in the world, with a low crime rate and a culture of respect. But it's always better to be safe than sorry. Here are a few tips to keep in mind. Be mindful of your belongings, especially in crowded areas. Keep your valuables secure and don't flash large amounts of cash. Stick to well-lit areas and avoid secluded alleyways at night. Ask locals or hotel staff for advice if unsure about an area. Learn a few basic Korean phrases like annyeonghaseyo, hello, and kamsahamnida, thank you. Stay connected and ensure your phone is charged. Consider getting a local SIM card or portable Wi-Fi device. Enjoy your time exploring this incredible city. Section 1. Seoul, you've stolen our hearts and stomachs. So, there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the bustling streets of Seoul, from ancient palaces to neon-lit karaoke bars, from savory street food stalls to serene tea houses. We've delved into the city's rich history, immersed ourselves in its vibrant culture, and uncovered its hidden gems. Seoul is a city of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern innovations, where spicy kimchi shares the table with artisanal coffee, where K-pop anthems provide the soundtrack to a city that never sleeps. We've explored the grand palaces like Gyeongbokgung, marveling at their architectural grandeur, a testament to Korea's rich heritage. We've wandered through the charming alleyways of Bukchon Hanok Village, transported back in time to a bygone era. We've taken in the panoramic views from Seoul Tower, the city sprawling before us like a sea of shimmering lights. Our taste buds have been tantalized by Seoul's culinary delights, from the fiery kick of tteokbokki to the savory goodness of bibimbap, from the sweet and tangy flavors of Korean barbecue to the delicate aromas of traditional tea ceremonies. We've shopped for unique finds in trendy neighborhoods like Gyeongbokgung, bargain hunted for vintage treasures in Hongdae, and sipped on artisanal coffee in cafes that felt like works of art themselves. Section 2. Go forth and explore. Seoul, your Korean adventure awaits. But most importantly, we've experienced the warmth and hospitality of Seoul's people, their infectious energy, and their genuine love for their city. Seoul is a city that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've said annyeong, goodbye. It's a city that challenges your perceptions, expands your horizons, and leaves you with a newfound appreciation for Korean culture. So, what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and maybe an extra suitcase for all the souvenirs you're going to buy, and get ready to experience the magic of Seoul for yourself. This city is calling your name, beckoning you to explore its hidden alleyways, to savor its culinary delights, to immerse yourself in its vibrant culture. Go forth and create your own Seoul story, a story filled with adventure, discovery, and unforgettable memories. Trust me, Seoul won't disappoint. And hey, when you're there, be sure to try some extra spicy kimchi for me. Peace out.